wanna put that tire up? Yeah, man.
Oh, you
it's your first ever coming back here, bro.
First they come back here.
Hello again, class. This is Javid Smith, and today I'm here to share with you my informative speech in regards to my topic of choice, which happens to be the invention and the revolution of the automobile. Fix or repair daily. This is the definition of the company that a great many thought invented the automobile. Who created it? Well, let me tell you. Carl Benz and Bertha Benz. Mr. Carl Benz and his wife, Bertha, created this company back in the 1800s. Now, Mr. Carl grew up in Karlsruhe, Germany. At age 15, he went to Karlsruhe Technical School, where he gained skills enough to send him on to Karlsruhe University, where he would later become an engineer. Now, Mr. Carl was fascinated with technology and how things worked. So, of course, he would have gone on to do something that he loved, something he would later cherish. Now, he just happened to meet a lady enough that was enough to support him in all his endeavors. Now, what role did she play? Bertha Benz happened to be the person who marketed the very first car created by her and her husband. She took this car on a 66-mile journey. This was the first the world has ever seen anything like this. And this helped in the marketing. Now, the world would not have been the same if it wasn't for Mr. Benz and Bertha. We should all be appreciative of Mr. Carl's work. It is not just that rich people are going to buy Mercedes-Benz today. That is not what his work was about. It's not about the rich people. The thing is, what you drive, what I drive, what my neighbors drive, we wouldn't be able to drive our vehicles if it wasn't for Mr. Benz. He invented the very first car, yes. But while Bertha took that car on that journey, that engine fitted to it started to overheat. After she brought it back to Mr. Benz, he created the radiator. After he created the radiator, he realized, well, I could improve a lot of things. So he went on further to create the electrical system, which he invented the very first spark plug. We all need radiators today, we all need spark plugs today in order to make our cars work. So again, it is not only for this solid prince down here to be able to appreciate the Mercedes. We have to appreciate his work, Mr. Benz's work, and everything that he has laid down for us to improve upon today. Mr. Benz and Bertha did a lot of things, but what they did back then, their vision that they had, helped pave the way for today. Now, Mercedes have since then gone on to achieve a lot of firsts, and they're also on the brink of a revolution. A lot of firsts, as I mentioned. You know, first, it's really good to be first in a lot of things. Now, when you invent a car, and in those days, no one knew or realized what you were doing for the future. Think about this. The very first race, or automobile race that was ran in France, was won by Mercedes. The very first electrical vehicles were created by Mercedes. The very first four-wheel independent suspension systems were created by Mercedes. And they have continued that legacy of having a first in almost everything automotive related. They have not stopped. In 2010, Mercedes went on to be the first company to be able to fully make someone aware in their vehicle if they're falling asleep. They tested this technology back in 2002 or 2006, but perfected it in 2010. They have since gone on to make this system a lot better. Because now, with the new Mercedes, if the car realizes that you've been inactive for too long, it sends a little coffee cup on your dashboard letting you know you should take a break, take a rest from driving. So, yes, they have done a lot of firsts. First is always good. Always. But sometimes, you got to be the only one. This revolution that I spoke of, it is here. And by here, I mean now. Imagine your car being grown from seeds in a lab. That same car produces oxygen as its emission. Now, these lovers of these electric cars, these ridiculous looking cars you see driving down the freeway, they may say, oh, that is a myth, because if you don't have a Prius, that means you don't have a proper green car. Well, I disagree. Here's why. Mercedes has created this. This is called biome. This is created from a material known as biofiber. Biofiber was long thought of to be non-existent until Mercedes created the technology for biofiber. Biofiber is stronger than steel, stronger than plastic, but lighter than both. Now, this thing is grown in a lab from seeds, believe it or not. And the only emission they put out is something that they call bionectar, oxygen. Now, Biome is so smart that what Mercedes did to make Biome work was retrofit trees with transmitters. So the car is able to live in the same community as if it's a living being. And it is fully biodegradable, believe it or not. This is an amazing piece of technological revolution here. And if you don't see this as a revolution, I don't know what a revolution is. And I know this is a revolution. I will now summarize what we just learned here. The inventors of the automobile, ladies and gentlemen, they're on the brink of a revolution. String of first, history of first, as I discussed earlier. Mercedes has done a lot of first. They have made it easy for us today to be able to drive the cars we drive easily and safely. Now, the revolution that I spoke of, it is here. ladies and gentlemen, this is the future of the automobile. Mercedes has done it for us. And it is with this great pleasure that I want to thank you for your time in allowing me to educate you on such a fascinating topic, a fascinating family of people that has made our future bright.